Step 1 of the liverflushcleanse.com liver flush. This is the basic liver flush. What you'll want to do first is get approximately half to 1 cup of water and place that in a bowl. And we're going to make our coffee for our coffee enema. Come over here, grab a tablespoon and grab our coffee and put it in the water. That's 1 tablespoon of coffee into the pot. Turn our stove on, and we're going to wait for it to boil before we move on to anything else. Alright, the coffee is done. It's been sifted through this little sifter, and over here we have it inside the beaker. I poured approximately 2/3 of a cup, and now I have this refrigerated water that's nice and cold, or use it from your tap, the cold, and I'm going to go to 16 ounces. If you're doing less than that, then make sure you don't add too much water. Step 2 of the liver flush cleanse. What we want here is to grab some lemons, slice them in half, the knife, like this, and then either do it by hand, squeeze them by hand, like this, squeeze it out by hand, or juice it by hand on one of these, or if you have an electronic one like this, they work nice. Anyways, the end product is we want to get from 1 to 4 ounces. We have approximately right on 4 ounces here. It's about 4 lemons, 3-4 lemons. Alright, that's step 2 of the liver flush cleanse. Step 3, take your olive oil, preferably organic, cold pressed, extra virgin, and we are going to do anywhere from 2 to 8 ounces. I'm going to be doing an 8 ounce, so let's measure that. It's a lot of oil, but it does the job. It gets out many stones every time I do this. And that's about 8 ounces right there. Okay, 8 ounces. So this is what I call the 4-8-16. The 4-8-16 flush, and also the addition of the niacin vitamin B3. This one is a 500 milligram tablet made by Natural Factors. You may just want to do 100 or 50, just to note that niacin makes you flush and get red and itchy, so just be aware of that, and it'll all be good. So there we are, we're ready to go. And the one more thing that we do have is an enema bulb for this coffee. So right there you have it, the complete flush, the niacin, the lemon juice, the olive oil, and the coffee enema, the bulb. Alright, that's breaking it down to 3 easy steps. Actually, with the niacin 4 steps. Should I say 5 steps, including the enema bulb here. But what we're going to do is, what is currently my favorite way to do the flush, is to mix the olive oil and lemon juice, and then put it into a blender. I'm going to place it into this. And put the lid on. And either just shake it up, or just put it right onto your blender, or in your blender, and okay, there we have it. It's kind of like a smoothie now, and it's much easier to get down, I think, after I've done over hundreds of them now. 120, this will be my 123rd. Alright, we'll see what kind of results we get this time. Just to show you in my freezer here, the stones from the last flush here. I'll have them all neatly in here like this. And yeah, if you don't put them in the freezer, they actually melt, and they melt with the air. So if you want to show other people, if it's not too weird or too gross for you, especially digging them out of the toilet and such. Anyways, it's all a science experiment and all research for people to learn about the liver and its functions. Oh, taking the niacin, the vitamin B3, I forgot about that. You could do that a bit earlier on actually, but you know, it's also nice sometimes to take niacin twice during the flush, one just before, 20-30 minutes before, or even just a few minutes before, and then one time maybe an hour into the flush or so, just to keep those bile ducts very open and dilated. So I'm going to take half of this now and half of this in an hour or two. So this is a 500 milligram tablet. I'm going to be taking 250 milligrams. There we go, there's the half that's left. And in about 20-30 minutes, maybe a little sooner for me, I'm so used to this stuff, I'll be drinking this oil and lemon juice. I may blend it up one more time just to make sure it's really all blended up well. And then we'll be doing the coffee enema about half an hour or so, like 20-30 minutes after drinking the oil and lemon juice. And that'll be it, good to go, except maybe 20-30 minutes after that I'll be taking that last half of the niacin to make a total of 500 milligrams. And that is about it for the flush, and the enema is pretty self-explanatory. What you do is you squeeze the bulb, place it in, and let it slowly suck up. See, the bulb is slowly sucking up. You can see it filling up. And once it's all the way, you put a little bit of olive oil on the tip there, the tip right there, and stick it up your bum and actually just squeeze it in. And it's kind of nice if it's a little warm. It actually feels pretty neat. Anyways, it's different. You start to like it after a while because you just feel the power of it and how well the flush goes with that. And the niacin is just another safety precaution as well to dilate those bile ducts so stones don't get stuck in the hepatic, cystic, or common bile duct. Alright, that's the basic flush. I'm not going to go into any visuals with the coffee enema right now. So that's it for liverflushcleanse.com. That's the basic flush. Alright, thank you. Thanks for watching. Please leave comments. Alright, here we are. Just decided to come back here and show the actual drinking of the oil there. Quite a bit of oil. 8 and 4 ounces. And we're going to watch that. I'll get it on film because it's not easy to get it down all the time. Okay, here we go. There's one. About an eighth of the way. There's 2. Whew. There's 3. It's going down. There's 4, just a little bit to go. And the last one, here it is. Whew. And there you have it. It is down. And those stones will be much better out than in. That's it. Over and out for liverflushcleanse.com.